Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. So this is Pramod Thorat and this is another series of how to pass CompTIA A plus certification exam. So this module is also very helpful to pass the CompTIA Core 1 exam. So let's go to the module 14, wireless fundamentals. So this is the module 14, wireless fundamentals. So objective for this model is explain common TCP and UDP ports, protocols and their purpose, and compare and contrast wireless networking standards and encryption types. Also they install, configure and deploy a SOHO small office network wireless wired router using appropriate settings. So let's check the next slide. So what is the ports and protocols? So this is the port number in client server conversations. So the destination port number, as you can see, is used to determine which applications or protocols should be used to handle the incoming segments. So first you can see the FTP connections, and second picture you can see the web connections. So FTP client server port is 1305 and FTP server destination port is 21. Web client source port is 1099 and the web server destination port is 80. So let's go to the next slide. So these are the common port numbers, the destination ports, protocols and their definitions. So first one is the destination port is 20 and 21. The protocol is FTP and the definition of the protocol is file transfer protocol, 20 for data and 21 port for control. 23 destination port is used for the telnet protocol. This is the tel type network. 25 used for the SMTP protocol, simple mail transfer protocol. 53 destination port is used for the DNS, domain name service. 69 used for the TFTP, travel file transfer protocol. Port number 80 is used for HTTP, hypertext transfer protocol. 110 port is used for the POP3, post office protocol version 3. 143 used for the IMAP P4, internet message access protocol version 4. Port number 67 used for DSCP version 4 client, dynamic host configuration protocol client. 68 used for DSCP version 4 server, dynamic host configuration protocol server. 443 used for HTTPS, hypertext transfer protocol secure. 3389 RDP, remote desktop protocol. So next, check the next slide. So these are the different types of protocols, their names and the definitions. So first one is a DSCP, dynamic host configuration protocol. So definition for the DSCP is service to automatically assign IP address information to requesting clients. Second one is DNS, domain name service, service to translate domain names into IP address. Third one is LDAP, lightweight directory access protocol, service to provide any organized set of records or directory to a requesting client. SNPP means simple network management protocol, used to monitor network attached devices for conditions that warrant administrative attention. SMP is a server message block used to providing shared access to files, printers and authenticated communications between nodes on a network. Next one is the CIFS, Common Internet File System, another name of SMB, server's message block. Next one is the SSH, secure shell used to secure data communication between two network computers. SFTP, simple file transfer protocol, provides secure file access, file transfer and management functionality. FTP, file transfer protocol, used to transfer authenticated files from one host to another host over a TCP based network. TFTP, travel file transfer protocol, used to transfer authenticated files from one host to another host over a TCP based network. So a protocol is a set of rules that used to exchange information between computing systems. Let's go to the next slide. Wireless. So as you can see, these are the wireless technologies, use infrared light and radio frequency transmission as its signaling technologies. So as you can see on the picture, 902 to 928 megahertz is used for cordless phone. 2.400 to 2.4835 gigahertz used for IEEE 802.11b/G/10. 5.725 to 5.850 gigahertz is used for IEEE 802.11a Hyper LAN 2. So let's go to the next slide. So wireless LAN, WLAN. So advantages of this wireless LAN is mobility, easy connection of both stationary and mobile clients, scalability, easy of adding additional devices, flexibility, anytime, anywhere connectivity. So this is for cost saving, inexpensive to install, reliability, easy to install. So let's check the next slide. So in this slide, we can see the wireless topologies, different types of wireless topologies. First one is a WPN, devices dedicated to a single host. WLAN used to extend the boundaries of the local wired network, that is IEEE 802.11 standards. Third one is a WWN, covers extremely large areas, technology such as code division, multiple access, CDMA, or global system for mobile communications, GSMs. So below are these wireless topology standards, speed, range, and applications. So first one is a WPN. So standards are Bluetooth 2.0, speed is 3 Mbps, range is short, application is peer-to-peer, device to device. Second one is a WLAN IEEE 802.1 ABGN AC standard, 1 Mbps to 1 Gbps speed, range is medium, and application is home, small business, and enterprise networks. Next one is a WLAN, GSM, GPRS, CDM is a standards, speed is 10 to 384 kbps, range is long. PDAs, mobile phones, cellular access are the applications, and each users a higher power output to increase its coverage. So let's go to the next slide. So this slide, you can see the wireless LAN standards. So allow users to connect wireless host to the host or services on a wide Ethernet networks. So below are the standards, release date, frequencies, date rate, and maximum range. The first standard is 802.11, release date is July 1997, frequency is 2.4 gigahertz, data range is 2 Mbps, maximum range is undefined. Next one is 802.11a, release date is October 1919, frequency is 5 GHz, data rate is 54 Mbps, maximum rate is 50 meter. Next one is 802.1b, release date is October 1919, frequency is 2 GHz, data rate is 11 Mbps, maximum range is 100 meter. 802.1g is release date is June 2003, 2.4 GHz frequency, data rate is 54 Mbps, maximum rate is 100 meter. Next one is 802.11n, release date is April 2007, 2.4 GHz or 5 GHz, data rate is 540 Mbps, maximum range is 250 meter. Next one is 802.11 AC and release date is 2014. Frequency is 2.4 GHz to 5 GHz, data rate is 1 Gbps, and maximum range is undefined. The maximum range may vary greatly under different conditions. So let's check the next slide. So in this slide, we can see the components and structure of WLANs. First one is the access points, control access between a wired and wireless network. Second one is a wireless bridge, connect to networks within a wireless link. Third one is a wireless clients, are commonly referred to as STA or stations. So let's move to the next slide. In this slide, we can see the service set identifier SSID. So name that identifies a wireless network, case sensitive alphanumeric string that is up to 32 characters, tells a wireless device to which WLAN it belongs. All wireless devices on the same WLAN must have the name SSID sent in the header of all frames transmitted over the WLAN. So let's move to the next slide. So in this slide, we can check the wireless modes. There are two wireless mode. One is ad hoc mode and second one is infrastructure mode. So in the ad hoc mode created by the connecting clients in a peer-to-peer network, does not use an AP and independent basic service set IBSS. And infrastructure mode, the AP controls all communication and ensure that all STAs have equal access to the medium. First one, the basic service set BSS uses a single access point. Extended service set ECS uses multiple access points, each being in a separate BSS, as you can see in the picture. So let's move to the next slide. In this slide, we can see the components and structure of WLAN. So the channels are created by dividing up the available RF spectrum. Each channel is capable of carrying a different conversation. Uses an access method called carrier says multiple access or collision avoidance CSMA/CA. Creates a reservation on the channel. While a reservation is in place, no other device may transmit to the channel, as you can see on the picture. Let's move on the next slide. So in this slide, we can see the install, configure and deploy a wireless network. So let's see. So first one is the planning the WLANs. So a site survey process of evaluating the network solutions to deliver the required coverage, data rates, network capacity, roaming capacity and quality of service. And the factors that affect the number of access point needed, the size of the building, the number of solar interior walls in the building, the present high voltage equipment, that is micro or ONs, existing implementations, bandwidth requirement, also the total cost of ownership. So let's move to the next slide. So in this slide, we can check the wireless LAN security. So important because wireless inherently allows easy access. The strategies of the wireless security is to change the default IP, username and password, disable the SSID broadcast, apply strong encryption, apply authentication, apply MAC filters, apply traffic filtering. So let's move to the next slide. So in this slide, you can see the encryption, the encoding of wireless data to prevent intercepted data from being read by a hacker. So there are two types of encryption methods. First one is the WEP, Wired Equivalency Protocol, WPA, Wi-Fi Protected Access. So in the wired equipment protocols uses key lengths of 64 and 128 bits. In the Wi-Fi protected access uses encryption keys from 64 bits up to 256 bits, generates new dynamic keys each time a client establishes a connection with the access point. Considered more secure than WP because it is a significantly more difficult to crack. That's why the Wi-Fi protected access is usually used. So let's move to the next slide. So in this slide, we can see the advanced encryption standards and temporal key integrity protocol. So first one is the AES, adopted and used worldwide. The algorithm described by AES is a symmetric key algorithm. TKIP used in the IEEE 802.11 standards, designated to replace WEP without requiring the replacement of legacy hardware. So let's move to the next slide. The authentications. There are different types of authentication methods. First one is open, second one is extensible authentication protocol, third one is a pre-shared keys. So open does not require a secret word used to APs access points by default. Extensible authentication protocol EAP requires an encrypted secret word, uses two-way authentications, and pre-shared keys PSK require an encrypted secret word, uses one-way authentications. So let's move to the next slide. MAC address and traffic filtering. So MAC address filtering uses the MAC address to identify which devices are allowed to connect to the wireless network. And traffic filtering allows a network administrator to block undesirable traffic from entering or leaving the wireless network. So this model is completed. So in this model, we discuss common ports and protocols, types of wireless topologies, wireless standards, wireless equipment, wireless modes, and wireless configurations. So you have completed this model. Study hard, good luck, and thanks for watching. If you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe this channel to see more videos like this. I will upload next part shortly. Thanks for watching. Thank you.